So in the Upanishads, that model that we mentioned at the beginning, where you have the gross reality,
that bubble, the
yes,
gross, and then the subtle, and then the causal, and then the self.
That's right. Dreams arise basically from the subtle mind, from that middle point between the waking world and deep sleep.
So it's that little middle part.
Yes. And what it explains, and this is really interesting for all of us to understand, that the subtle mind is always with us. It's not just in dreams. What happens is that it's covered over by our sensory experience of the external world.
So the gross mind, the gross body.
The gross experience of the physical, what we call the physical world, the universe, covers over the subtle mind, but we're always, in a sense, we're always dreaming. And this is verified.
We're dreaming while we're awake.
Yeah, and this is kind of supported by current neuroscience as well. Our mind and our brain essentially create like a simulation of what we call our reality, which is a type of a dream, all right? When we dream, we're essentially in a simulated reality, and we're experiencing ourselves and others and an environment, objects in the world, but it's all arising from consciousness.
From that causal mind creates the subtle mind, and then the gross mind. So it's a thick, lighter light.
Yeah, the very subtle mind. So what happens when we close our eyes, for example, is we're shutting off the sensory input from the external world.
Even in meditation, so that gross world, the physical five senses, you close your eyes, you're still kind of sensing sound, but if you go in deeper into meditation, you can actually get into states where a loud noise could happen and you're totally enraptured in your own experience as a meditative practice.
Yes. And so now there we see the purpose of the meditative techniques. They're meant to draw us into the reality, which is the mind, instead of being focused on the external or being distracted by the external shiny objects in the world.